Hey guys, it's me. I wanted to do my flawless foundation routine. What I do when I, put on foundation. I always start off, and I'm gonna say this right now before I forget to do it, because I know I will if I do it on camera. This is like my third time filming this video, because I keep forgetting a few steps that I normally do because I'm on camera. I don't know. It just feels weird to be on camera doing my makeup because I don't do that. So I'm starting off with just a lip balm, literally any lip balm you can use. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, I'm using this. I'm using one that I got from Christmas last year. I don't know. All right, so, by the way, it is thundering. It is raining right now, so if you hear any rain or you hear any thunder or you see a flashlight behind me, which I doubt because it's really bright, it's because it's raining, so just giving you the heads up. So I always start off with the e.l.f. hydrating primer. I normally use the mineral infused primer, but I've been using the hydrating one lately, and I actually really like it. Just like a pump and a half. Covers my face. Alrighty. Grabbing a mirror, so then I go in with the e.l.f. corrective concealer in the color Erase and Conceal. It's 4 corrective colors. I'm gonna put some green where I'm red, which is on my cheeks, which is always, it's just my life now. And then I'm gonna put some blue underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna put a little bit of blue here and here. Blue is really brightening, but it looks a little yellowish underneath, so I kind of put it when it looks yellowy underneath my eyeballs. And I'm taking a damp Real Technique sponge, just the regular orange one that they have. And now I'm taking my foundation. I used the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Pearl. It's really sad I have that memorized. I'm just kind of trying to put things off to the side now. I'm gonna dab this along my face. And then I buff it in with a flat top, like powder brush. But this is what I'm using right now. It's an IT brush. I think it's called like Complexion Perfection. Yes, Complexion Perfection from IT Cosmetics. And now I spray my face with setting spray. I use the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Tasted that. That did not taste good. And I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Light, which I need more of. This is like my perfect skin color. So I'm just taking the Beauty Blender again. And I pretty much keep it concentrated underneath the eyeballs. And then next, depending on the day, depends on what I use, I either use the Ulta Fabulous Face Pressed Powder or the Kat Von D Shade and Light kit, the top 3 colors. Since I just have a family event, I'm just going to be using this. When I have like another event, like where I'm not just with family, and I want a more flawless face, I will use these 3 colors. I kind of mix them. At first I was using these 2, which is why they're so much more used, but I kind of mix all 3 together now. Spray my face again. I do that because I tend to get kind of cakey, so if I find that when I spray my face, I actually got this from Morgan Joyce. If you spray your face throughout the foundation application, I find that it actually does help. Now I use these, oh, now, boy, my voice just did whatever it did. I take these 2 colors, put it right in my cheekbone. Now again, it's a family event. I don't feel a need to really cake on all the makeup, but I will use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in light bronze? Light bronzer. And I just kind of swipe that on my forehead pretty quickly. I'm gonna spray my face again. All right. Now I'm just gonna grab a blush, so just give me a sec to find one that I really like. So I'm gonna be using 2 blushes. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Love Hangover blush. It's like a corally color. I actually love it. It's super pretty. Spend all that time covering my redness just to add more. A little too much on this cheek. Perfect. All right. Oof. And it broke. It just broke on me. Hold on.
It is very broken. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. So give me.
Okay, so I'm gonna fix that in a little bit. I'm probably gonna film myself fixing that just so I have a video for just a weekend. The video of me fixing that blush will probably be uploaded before you watch me drop it. So, now I'm gonna go in with Laura Greller Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. And I'm gonna use a wider brush, which I think is part of why. Oh, it comes with a tiny mirror. Look at that tiny mirror. I think that's part of why I was having some issues, is I was using a very small brush. So, wow, that looks like a lot of blush on camera. It looks natural off camera. I'm just gonna say that, but it looks like there's a lot on camera. All right. So next is the highlighter. I'm gonna just kind of grab whatever. I really don't have a specific highlighter that I gravitate towards. I mean, on days like today, I typically will use an e.l.f. highlighter or like the Too Faced highlighter I have. Today, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. You know what? I'm feeling e.l.f.'s Moonlight Pearls Baked Highlighter. I like e.l.f. a lot, as you can probably tell by the fact that I have a lot of their stuff. But there's like these highlighters are really rough when you first get them. Like that dome that it has is really protective and you kind of gotta scrape through it. I know it's so they don't break and transport, but I think it's always annoying when I get a new highlighter from them or whatever I get from them that's baked, because you really gotta kind of scrape that first layer off. All right, so this is Moonlight Pearls. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I think that's about it. I'll probably throw on like some eyeliner and blush. I'll show you how I do my eyebrows. I really don't do much with them because while they're not thick, they're not sparse. So I'll just show you. I go underneath. Alright, so I do a line under first. Just up towards that arch that I got. And then I go from the top of the arch down. And then I kind of fill in that tail end. And then I fill in the arch. And then if I have any sparsity in the brow, which I do have a little, I'll fill that in. So I'll fill in like the bottom here. And I just kind of do, I would say they're natural hair-like strokes, but they're really not because it's just lines across, but it's just how I do it. So I'm gonna fill in the other one and I'll be right back. So I'm all done. This is the finished look for me. Again, the blush is coming off a lot starker on camera than it is in real life. Just like the highlight's coming off much starker on camera than it is in real life. Like it looks really glowy right there. It's not as glowy. It's very natural looking highlight, which is why I like it. I'm not into like blinding highlights unless I have, again, an event to go to. I'm sitting on my floor right now. I put my makeup there and I was sitting on my floor as I was recording. So yeah, that's it. Everything will be linked down below. This video, I'm probably gonna link my other videos too, for a flawless foundation, for how I do my foundation routine, just because it's gonna be really repetitive for me to show you in every, because I do the same thing every single time. I might switch up blushes, I might switch up, you know, different things, but it's essentially the same, gonna be the same type of video. So I'm gonna just save you guys from having to watch this every single time that I'm uploading. So I'm just gonna put the link to it and any future videos I have that I'm doing makeup. I'm also going to put every single product I use down below, the color, so if you're like close in complexion to me, you can maybe find something. So I'm gonna put everything down below. And I'll probably only like film updates when I really change up my routine, if I buy a new foundation, if I do things like that. Well, I really probably show this again, but in reality I probably won't make another video like this. I may or may not. Only time will tell. So sorry for that ramble. I will see you guys next Tuesday.